Doing problem 2C from section 5.2. So this is kind of similar to the example one that we did there with the exponential in it. Again, first step, take the derivative of this thing. So we're going to use the product rule here. The derivative of 3x is 3, and then multiplied by the second function, and then plus the first function, 3x, multiplied by the derivative of the second one, which is again just e to the x. The derivative of 2, that's just 0, that's a constant. So let's go ahead and factor out the 3 e to the x on this one. And that's going to leave us with just 1 plus x. Okay, so if we set that equal to 0, we really have two factors there. We've got 3 e to the x. Set that to 0. We've got 1 plus x. Set that to 0. That's not going to have any solutions. The exponential function e to the x just by itself never reaches 0, never equal to 0, so no solution. So this tells us that we have only one critical number, at x equals -1. Okay, well that makes things nice and easy for us. Our intervals then are just going to be from -infinity up to that one critical number, and then from the one critical number up to infinity. So easy little table to make here. Sign of the derivative is what we want, and then we make our conclusions again from there. Okay, so let's pick x equals -2. Let's pick x equals 0 for our two numbers. Again, if we come back to the derivative in this form, that's really the easiest way to look at this. If I plug in 0 there, everything's positive, so that's going to be positive. If I plug in -2 there, then that becomes negative. That's always positive, so we're going to get a negative. So our conclusion is that the function is decreasing on that interval, and then it's increasing. So we only have a single minimum value. So the minimum value is at -1, and then f of -1. If I plug -1 into this thing, I'm going to get, well, let's go ahead and just say f of -1 for now, and then we'll figure that out. F of -1, again, that's the original function. I'll get 3 times -1 e to the -1 power plus 2. So that e to the -1 just means it's in the denominator, so we'll have a -3 over e to the first power plus 2. So there's our the y value for our minimum, for the minimum. Okay, so now we have the exact location of the minimum, -1 and -3 over e plus 2.